What's up everybody, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel, and once again, welcome to another product review. And today we are checking out the long-awaited Terracotta styling cream from Lodestar and white label Grooming. So Terracotta is a product that I've had a lot of requests like over the years. Has it been that long? Jesus. Over time. To review, and it's one that I've been thinking about doing for forever, and I just never did. And I don't know the whole story behind this. I know it used to be just white label Grooming, and then they kind of disappeared for a while, and now so they collab with Lodestar for this and a couple other products as well. So if you happen to know the whole story, because that was kind of like, I feel like that happened when I was just first getting into reviewing and before I was, you know, I wasn't very well versed in the homebrew world yet. So if you know the story and care to comment it down below, that would be lovely. But anyway, so Terracotta is a styling cream, and the specs on this, we're looking at a 1 out of 5 shine level and a 3 out of 5 hold level. As far as the description on their website, this says, Terracotta is a medium firm hold styling cream that feels incredibly lightweight in the hair and will deliver high texture and volume with a natural to matte finish. Terracotta is smooth and easy to scoop and apply to the hair. It offers responsive styling, is never too dry. Terracotta rinses out almost entirely with just warm water and will leave your hair feeling amazing. Vegan friendly with no animal derived ingredients. In terms of the packaging and pricing, this one is going to come in your pretty standard homebrew 4 ounce or 113 gram amber plastic jar. We've got the aluminum hardware on top and stick-on labeling. I really do like the colors and the kind of like the cracked looking top label. I mean, it's a terracotta, so fitting because terracotta, like earth stuff. Yeah, so I like the look. As far as the pricing, this will run you $22 US. They do also offer mini jars if you wanted to try it, or they do the subscribe and save thing now, so if you really love this and you want to get it every so often, it knocks off 15%, so it comes down to about $18.70. Speaking of cents, we got to talk about the scent description on this says, Terracotta features bright opening citrus notes of lemon, petitgrain, and bergamot, a heart of aromatic florals, including lavender and geranium, rounded out with woods, amber, and musk. So, I mean, it sounds great, so without further ado. Oh my god, I smell it. It smells so good. Like all of Lodestar's products, and I mean, obviously this one is a collab, but man, Kathy knows what is up with scents, dude. Yeah, it's exactly as it's described. It's a little citrusy at the start, and then you get those little slight florals. It's not too florally, because I'm not a big fan of like big floral. So it's just right, and then, yeah, the like amber and musk, and it smells great. It is pretty strong. They do also offer another scent option called Clarity, which says scented with the aroma of chemical iso e-super. Overall, a highly neutral, soft, and pleasant aroma with smooth, woody, and amber aspects. So this scent is a great choice for layering with other fragrances or for a virtually unscented option. So if you don't want the beefy boy, strong boy scent, which you should though, because it smells fucking great. But if you don't like that, you do have other options. In terms of the ingredients on this, we have water in the first spot, followed by rice bran wax. Nailed it. Peg 40 hydrogenated castor oil, and then both bentonite and kaolin clay, polysorbate 80, sunflower lecithin, shea butter. We've got some cedarith 20, grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil, fragrance, and then your preservatives: phenolxyethanol, caprylyl glycol, sorbic acid, and citric acid. Next, taking a look inside the jar for the scoop and the breakdown. This is exactly as it's described. It is so smooth, it's very soft and creamy, it's a dream to scoop out. It breaks down effortlessly in the hands. You can feel a little bit of the dryness from both of those clays in there, so I will say when you're getting ready to apply it, don't go nuts breaking it down. Just give it a couple of seconds in the fingies and then work it in, because you're not going to need to dry it out by over breaking it down. Now, for the styling, they do mention on the label for increased volume and texture, you can put a little into damp hair as a pre-styler, blow dry it, and then finish it up with more. I did test that. I tested this a bunch of different ways. Spoiler alert, when I did that with like double application, it did end up being too dry for me. Such is the fate of being a person with a coarse, wavy hair texture. Things, especially it seems like things with bentonite in them are what have the most like drying kind of tangly effect on my hair. So that won't be the case if you're a straighter, finer haired person. But for me, the pre-styling with it did increase the volume a little bit as expected and the texture, but as far as the demo footage I have for you here, I went with the way that worked best for me, which is going into just clean blow-dried hair that was pre-styled with a little bit of a smoothing product. In this case, I used the Moroccan oil smoothing lotion. And then I just went in with a little bit, maybe a dime-sized amount. Definitely start small. You can layer it in, and you don't need a lot of product for it to get to work. You can see the texture and volume setting up right away. And as I mentioned, for me, it is a little bit dry, but this is certainly not, you know, overly dry. It's not by any stretch the driest clay-based product I've ever used. It is still pretty easy to style. And then as far as the endurance and everything, so it's rated at a 3 out of 5 hold. I found the hold to be even stronger than that for me, even just with the single scoop application into dry hair without pre-styling with it. I still found the endurance to be quite good, so you take a look here at the end of the day. We're still looking pretty great. There's a little bit of little bit of breakdown going on as expected, but it is definitely restylable. You can see for me it is still a little bit dry at the ends sometimes, but I will say the longer that it sits in the hair throughout the day, it does soften. Some of that dryness drops off for me, and then at the end of the day or washing it out, the hair does feel quite nice. It doesn't leave the hair feeling dry. And then as they mentioned, yeah, the washout is super simple. Basically just hit it with some warm water and it just it comes out. It comes out easily. So overall thoughts on the Terracotta collab between Lodestar and White Label. It's good stuff. As I mentioned, for me, it's a little bit too dry. I mean, like, the product is so easy to use and just great scoop and breakdown. The scent is fucking incredible. It just, for my particular hair type, and maybe it's because I've been trying to go gray, so, you know, all those people out there are like, your hair's dry because you bleach it. Maybe, all right? So sue me. Don't actually sue me, though. That would be bad. So I wish my hair was a little bit, worked a little bit better with this, because I do really like the product. It's just, for me these days, things that have a little bit more slickness have been working better for me. But with that being said, I was impressed with the texture, and the volume is great, and the endurance is awesome. Like I said, I think the hold strength is, or at least can be, depending on how much you use, stronger than what is on the label. So I think I could see why a lot of people like this product and why it was heavily requested for me to review it. It's a nice product, and especially for those of you with finer, straighter hair types, I think that this would work incredibly well for you. So that about wraps things up for this one, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please do stay tuned. I've got plenty more stuff coming up. Also from Lodestar, I have their new, Jesus, why can't I ever remember the name? Prometheus? No, something with a P. I'll put it on screen. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this fucking product. I have that one coming up to check out. I have a bunch more flagship stuff, probably maybe Whitewater next. I also have the new One clay from the Salon Guy that I'm sure several of you are curious about that. So plenty of stuff coming up, and so I hope that you'll all stick around for that. And as always, thank you so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.